All right. Looks like we are up. You can have that. Yeah. You do. We will get this started here in just one moment. Okay. Yeah. Let me go do that real quick while we're. Whoa. Switch accounts. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I can do it.
What? I have it on mine.
Well, no. Let's see.
This fucking chair, dude. That's a bit better. What flavor of beverage are you rocking over there?
Iced tea.
Oh,
There.
there's Gonzo.
Gonzo's here. That's all that's important. Okay, so.
I have my pretty manly girly pink drink. This shit's delicious. Unfortunately, I have to change flavors next time I go to the store, though.
I'm drinking tea.
I have to get away from that flavor, unfortunately. Sour things. I was unaware that sour things trigger diverticulitis, so I got to try to avoid that.
Not aware of this either.
Well, while you're doing that, should I read the hook and do the intro?
We're getting right. We're no foreplay today. We're just getting right into it.
I might as well.
All right.
Let me get this all ready. Got that. Okay. Yeah. It looks. I feel like we look more important with a pinned comment, even though everybody's gonna be like, "What a bunch of idiots."
Well, we are a bunch of idiots, but that's beside the point.
All right. Hook. Excuse me.
Take two.
Oh God. Nothing went down the wrong hole, but something went down the wrong hole. All right. John Wayne Gacy didn't raise red flags. He raised money, volunteered his time, and shook the right hands. Police talked to him, trusted what they saw, and moved on. Turns out they were looking at the surface, and the real story was buried a little deeper.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the GITM podcast, where we cover true crime, paranormal, and pretty much anything else we want to talk about. But that's the gist of it. Tonight we're doing some true crime. We're going with the big uns.
Yeah.
We're getting down and dirty.
We're talking about something where literally if the police took the words of any one family really seriously, then we probably wouldn't be sitting here talking about it the way that we are.
Yes. But we're doing John Wayne Gacy. Which
just John Wayne. What if it was John Wayne? What if John Wayne was a killer? Him and Garth Brooks.
We're not getting into the Garth Brooks.
Garth is not a fan of that.
No, apparently not.
Apparently he blocked all of the Your Mom's House universe on all social media.
Well, can you fucking blame him? I mean, let's be honest.
I don't know. I have my mixed emotions about Garth Brooks, I'll be honest. It's mostly because of how gatekeepy he's always been with his music. We've talked about this before. You couldn't get it on iTunes back in the day. You had to buy a G-Pod.
That's true. Yes.
And just in the last couple year or so, he signed the licensing deal with jukeboxes and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can get them on jukeboxes now. I'm pretty sure it's limited. But before that, you could not. You could not, legally, you wouldn't find his shit on a jukebox. Unless, I would assume you probably could if it was one of the old school ones that you actually had the record or the CD.
Oh,
because then you still have to buy it, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Where you load
Which I think we should go back to. Dude, without those old school jukeboxes, where are you going to crush someone's head through in a bar fight?
Well, you can still do it to the one hanging in the bar.
Yeah, but they wouldn't go inside of it, and then it wouldn't go squirrel.
That's true.
It's not the same.
I don't disagree.
All these bars are tall now, so you can't throw people up them and fucking run them down the bar and break all the glasses with their head.
You can still bounce a head off one, though.
Yeah, but which also pisses me off because I know that if I ever were to do that, the glasses and bottles would not shatter like they do in the movies.
Well, not a lot happens like it does in the movies. Let's be honest.
I thought they were all factual most of my adult life. I figured like
Not at
Roadhouse, everything works like that in bars that have live music. Avatar,
And bar fights generally they aren't like they are in the movies.
not at all.
You don't get the whole bar going at it.
No, not at all.
No, it doesn't happen that way.
No, it's not like
You
the Dave.
might-
You've seen this Dave Chappelle skit
Probably.
when
but-
he's like out to. They're like, no, this is a normal scene for suburban white people, and it's a bunch of like business people eating lunch together
yeah.
and shit. And he's got John Mayer with him, and he's like, but notice how just a small change in the music of the room can change everything. And he's like, play the right fight riff, John. And he starts like playing a metal riff, and people just start breaking shit on each other's heads and like choke slamming each other through tables. And I'm like, now from a realistic human standpoint, that's terrible, and I hope that doesn't happen. That shouldn't be a thing. But from like an onlooker standpoint, could you imagine just walking by a bar and like looking through the glass window wall and just seeing just an all-out brawl?
Yeah, it'd be funny. But generally, they're what? 3-4 people tops.
Yeah, and at least two of them are like trying to break it up.
Right. So it's
More often than not, it's usually two people that get drunk and mad at each other, and then like a half a room of people that go, just shut the fuck up.
I mean, so movies once again lie to us. That's all right.
Did you watch Man on the Moon yet? Or Man in the Moon? Whichever one wasn't the Jim Carrey one.
No.
Oh.
I have not watched that yet.
I haven't watched shit.
I do got some shit to watch for next week's episode.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Some documentary. Just to give it a little foreshadowing. We're doing another conspiracy about space. And in particularly the Apollo mission.
I think I know what you're talking about.
So that's what
Pink Floyd?
kind of, yes. Well, yes. The Dark Side of the Moon does play a role in it.
Did somebody's phone just go off, or did you fart?
No, it wasn't. I didn't fart. Unless I don't realize I did.
Dude,
Oh, here we go.
I crop dusted one of my coworkers Friday night on accident. Yes, he did. It doesn't go to live. Sorry,
What?
house cleaning. Gonzo. He did upload it. It doesn't go to live streams when you re-upload it because it's not live. It would just be a video.
Yes.
So
So
but
the
dude,
live stream is up.
it was the one we like too. Well, I don't want to say I don't like any of my coworkers, but like the one that like you and I'll sit there and hang out with after we get off work.
Oh, yes.
Dude, I thought it was, I had been just cracking them all day. No smell. Perfect victimless crime. You can fucking poo-poo my poo-poo talks all you want, but you cannot tell me that when you're in a public place, having scentless farts isn't one of the guiltiest pleasures imaginable. Just knowing that you're walking around like, "Sprout," and nobody's the wiser.
I'm pretty sure I uploaded.
Yes, the phone call's in there. Jesus Christ. You can't say
Whoa.
that in our fucking comments, man. That shows up on the algorithm.
Well, this one just got red flagged.
You're supposed to be a
Pretty
moderator.
sure. I thought I uploaded it.
You did.
I re-uploaded it.
You did. Because I listened back to part of it because I wanted to see how he came through. Yeah.
He came through.
All right.
The stuff like he wrote.
If I would have thought about it, I should have just thrown it on the mixer real quick.
The stuff he said, like what he just put in the comment, did not pick up. Luckily,
Yeah, you could barely hear him say gay.
barely, but
That's a quote. I can't get in trouble for that.
well, we might. But
Good job. Oh boy.
I don't even want to know what he put in the first one that got retracted.
Oh, it was definitely retractable.
Was it? Did it start with the same letters as the last one, or that one?
No. I'll tell you later.
Okay, tell me off the air.
But yeah, dude, I was like, I felt really bad afterwards too, because like I went in the office to do something. I think I had like my phone plugged in there, or I went to plug my phone in, because I try to not be on my phone too much at work. Try to lead by example, which really bites me in the ass, because sometimes I get on the phone with the bosses, and like it's unavoidable, and like I'm just like, shut up, you guys, God. Or I got a business call that I hate. People are like, mer, 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 trying to act like I'm just like hiding in the office. I'm like, no, I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate computers. I hate I'm not good at that shit. I'm not good at phone calls because I talk like this all the time.
I don't understand.
Dude, no, I'm good with history, kinda. Math, well, some math I'm okay at. I was really good at geometry, which apparently some people find hard.
I find it extremely hard.
Somebody who said that was talking about how they were never good at geometry, but like they took like calculus and shit like that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Geometry is just shapes. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Tangents. Cosines.
Like algebra, I never took calculus and all that in high school or in college.
I mean, you have a calculator. Why do you need calculus?
I took
calculators are for playing games and spelling boobs.
I was math was my favorite subject, because algebra I licked that motherfucker like it.
Yeah, algebra is not
easy.
To a certain extent, algebra I found to be pretty easily explained.
Then I took geometry because the way we did it back then was algebra 1, geometry, then algebra 2, and then
all of it with an abacus.
Pretty much, asshole. But my algebras, B's and A's without even fucking trying.
I failed algebra once, but I wasn't really.
But geometry,
going for a pass at all.
Thank God that geometry teacher was a football fan.
Geometry is the class that I taught 2 of the kids how to do geometry in my geometry class. I told you that story.
Oh yeah.
I almost got in trouble for it. I was like, they don't sit next to me. They're not cheating off my tests. I was like, but they're passing the test. So I just taught them geometry. Chill out. Anyway, so I come out of the office and I think I initiated the fart immediately after the office.
I thought I got you off this.
And then I walked past and turned around and was like, shit. And I had to go back in the office for something. Maybe I was printing something. I don't even remember what the fuck I was doing. But dude, as I'm walking past, he goes, "Did you crop dust me, you son of a bitch?" And I went, "Yeah." And then because since I'm standing still, finally, it just permeates into the altitude. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. It was not pretty. He owes me one for sure.
Well, let's hope he doesn't pay you back while I'm around. Had a little stroke there. Mini stroke there for a minute, I think. No, but yeah.
How do you feel about the most boring Super Bowl in a few years?
I didn't even watch hardly of it.
I didn't watch any of it.
Here's how much I want to like the Super Bowl. Watched about the first 10 minutes of it. Went to the fucking gym.
Yeah, you pretty much got the feel of it after watching none of it, because I didn't watch any of it.
I went to the gym.
I didn't even watch a halftime show, either of them.
I went to the gym, had to run to work to do what I normally do on Sunday nights for about 10 minutes. Came home, and it was 8 minutes left in the game. So I watched the final 8 minutes. And what I mean by watched, it was on the TV, and I was watching TikTok.
Oh, here we go. Perfect opportunity. Gonzo's our number one fan. You're a Puerto Rican American. Which halftime show did you watch? I'm going to guess the main one. Which I didn't watch. I saw some clips of it. It looked kind of cool. Everybody's like, I can't understand him. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's in Spanish.
Here's the thing. And it's not my comments on the Spanish language in the show, in his music. Listen, I'm not a Bad Bunny fan. Matter of fact, I couldn't pick one of his songs out of the lineup.
You don't love Titi Me Pregunta?
No. And here's why. we talked about this at some point during the shows in the past. I am big on the lyrics of a song. Melody is fantastic, but I want to connect with the song.
Yeah.
Through
I don't think you would have done much more of that with the fucking other one either.
I mean, so the lyrics have to, the melody and the music instrumental part will hook me in, is like the hook.
Yeah.
But to get me, you want that retention, you better be speaking something that touches my soul.
Yeah, see, I don't always feel that way, but I know what you're saying. I'm not necessarily like that with like my
Because
metal.
that is the beautiful thing about music and songs, is that no matter what the song is about, you can relate just about any song to something that you have experienced or are experiencing.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of music.
Now, that being said,
That was
get
deep.
over it. Everybody that's butthurt about the halftime shit, get the fuck over it.
I
Who
don't-
cares?
But
They're like, oh, well, you should have fucking American. Blah, 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 blah. Well, he's Puerto Rican,
well,
so he's kind of like diet American. And also, you make a big deal about him going on there, but everybody was cool when it was Shakira shaking her ass.
yes, because that's a fine ass.
Yeah, but my whole thing is like, at least Bad Bunny, you could make
But-
the argument that he is kind of American. She's fucking
He
Brazilian.
is. I hate to say it. He is American.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico is an American territory.
Yeah, they just got left in the oven a little longer,
They just can't vote.
which is crazy. Do they get taxed by the U.S. government?
Yes.
Then they should be voting. That's horse.
I think
horse
that,
shit.
or no, maybe they don't, because that's why the Paul brothers moved to Puerto Rico,
Oh,
because it's very.
I thought they were in Costa Rica.
No, I think it's Puerto Rico.
Same
But
thing. Same thing.
same. But it's an American territory. So when he says, "I'm not coming to America, I won't perform in America," well, then you can't perform in your home fucking place either, because you are performing in America, you stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know. I did think it was funny. I don't know if it was Trump or somebody else. You all right over there?
No, I think I sat on my nuts.
Oh, I did that the other night. But
Well,
like,
when they're old, they hang a little lower, so you got to watch that shit.
yeah. What I did think was funny, was it Trump that said something along the lines of like, we're going to show them what real music and dancing looks like? Dude, I would love to see some fucking like cell phone clips of the dancing at that halftime show, because I bet you it wasn't great.
I mean, listen, I'm
I
not.
bet you it was a lot of off tempo, like,
One last thing.
I know that one part.
One last thing before we get into John Wayne Gacy.
Oh, we're going to get into him.
I'm-
Payback's a bitch.
Listen, I don't mind Trump. I don't think he's, in my personal opinion, he's not the worst. He's not as bad as a lot of people say he is. But and he's not as great as the other side says he is.
Yeah.
As in life, everything's right down the fucking middle.
Oh no, he's equally as much of a trash bag as every other president for the most part.
For the most part. But I will say this. So I don't give a fuck. But the man, and I think his charm is that he's fucking funny. We have a stand-up comedian in the fucking Oval Office.
Which, take that how you will. I mean, like it's good on paper, but then at the end of the day, I'm like, oh shit, other countries are looking at this too.
He's funny as fuck. And the shit that he says is hilarious. But with that being said, I will say his Twitter post, did you hear about that? Where with Barack and Michael, Michelle.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
racist.
damn.
Racist. That's racist.
You can't even fucking argue the other way.
Even other Republicans were like, that's fucked up. You got to take that down.
Now, and not even in his defense, he wasn't, I don't give a fuck what anybody said. He was not the one who posted it. He has people do that shit for him.
But still,
If he did not fire that motherfucker immediately, I would have threw that motherfucker under the bus so quick.
dude, I would have thrown him under the bus and then Epsteined him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, speaking of that, did you see that picture?
Which one?
There's a picture floating around now.
Of Trump and Epstein?
No. Of Epstein,
With the
long hair, beard, in Israel.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, it could be,
You think he's got some stuff going on with Hamas?
is he fucking dead? Everybody says he was.
I hope he's dead.
Everybody said he was an Israeli asset or spy or whatever.
Yeah.
He was doing all that intelligence.
Well, because they said this is the same shit with Ghislaine Maxwell, right? Like her dad actually was.
Her dad was
wasn't he?
MI6,
Yeah.
and he was But there was a picture that is circulating the internet of him in Israel, or what looks to be him, just with long hair and a beard. But it's a fucking dead ringer. But
Make sure this isn't just a Jewish guy.
Take that with a grain of salt, because in today's world, you don't know what's real and what's not real.
I thought you were talking about the picture of him and Trump that is allegedly on. Jesus Christ, Don Vito didn't need to be on the files. Don Vito had his own sexual assault case.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a video of them talking to each other and at a party back in like the 80s.
Well,
Allegedly they say that it kind of sounds like Trump says, Jeffrey, look at all these beautiful 16-year-old girls. And I'm like, all right, AI is a thing. I'm not going to read too far into this. But I did see what seemed to be a still photo from that same party that there seems to be a very similar looking one framed on the fucking the dresser in Trump's bedroom from a few years ago.
Anyway.
And then people are like, he was never on the island. I'm like, motherfucker, he didn't have to be on the island to be dirty. And that's not just him, that's everybody.
We had this conversation not too long ago.
And again,
trust us, we're gonna get to John Wayne Gacy. So for those people who like to comment that we
can't not talk Trump, Epstein, and Bad Bunny.
Give us 5 fucking minutes.
Because we can't talk about the Super Bowl because it's boring as fuck. The winning team's quarterback threw exactly 50%.
We're gonna talk about your killer fucking clown here in a minute.
Not ICP, abracadabra, boom shakaday.
But like what you made a good comment when we had a personal conversation about this. Just because he knew Trump or he was associated with him in some way.
Because they definitely were.
They were. Now, doesn't mean he did anything. That's not guilt by association. It doesn't prove he did anything of the bad stuff. Just like
I know where you're going.
Some of these people, like you said, some of these people that are on the list probably did nothing wrong. If you had any kind of contact with him whatsoever, you were probably on this list.
Yeah.
But So, and here's where I would have a problem with Trump. If I have no issue with him knowing him, having interactions with him. But as soon as you find out some of this shit,
which I find it hard to believe that you don't know something's up.
You need to start backing away.
If you don't know something's up. I'll be honest, at that point, unless you know that they're going to have you killed, I'm telling on that one.
Well, like the Diddy stuff, and if just because you were at the party doesn't mean you partake. If you and I walked in the party and somebody came up with some baby oil, I'm saying, whoa.
I'm allergic.
Wrong gender. To each their own. Daddy don't swing that way.
Sorry, man. I gotta go. I gotta pick up order for fucking Wingstop. I gotta go get.
But as soon as you find out and you even see it firsthand, maybe, or you have a more closer bird's eye view of it, you need to start distance. You need to back away and say no, because there is a general rule in life: you lay with pigs long enough, eventually you're going to start smelling like shit.
Well, and there's also the fact that, like, I don't care how important you are or anything like that, but if you have an inkling that something like that's going on, and you have an inkling or you find out for sure, even though if you're not involved with it, that it has to do with kids like that, even the threat, I don't even think the threat of death is going to stop me from exposing that to authorities.
But here's the thing.
What are you going to
was exposed.
At the time, like off rip.
Well, I mean,
like 30 years ago. You're like, what are you gonna do? Like, we'll fucking kill you if you tell. Yeah, well, I'm one person. You got fucking 400 fucking kids in that place.
Here's the thing: 30 years ago, I hate to say it, people kept. It ain't my problem.
That's everybody's problem. I won't accept that on that one.
Well, and see, you got to remember, you're talking a time before when you were 5 years, 4 or 5 years old. Just like the argument about slavery. And
Go on.
go with me. People, you've heard people say this. Well, if I lived back then, I wouldn't tolerate that. You can't say that 100% because you don't have that same mindset of somebody that lived post 1860s.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I could say that because I couldn't see myself not being like, would you also like a piece
not
of
necessarily
cornbread?
because you remember we are a product of our environment and our experiences. You see what you understand? You're looking at.
I see how you make it work for that time. I don't know if that really.
But you're looking at
We're
it.
still fucking dropping. Sorry, go ahead.
No, we're not.
We were.
It says 0%, so I'm good with it. As long as right here.
Fuck them.
But
I don't know. I just don't know if that works for that particular scenario.
You are looking at it, and it goes for anything. Just like the F word for what British call a cigarette.
Fag.
Yes.
Well, and
But
in that terminology, I'm not. No hate.
In my youth, that word was flown around like.
Yeah, dude, me too.
To where
I come from the Call of Duty era.
You know that, so to where now I would not use it.
That and the N word were like, not for me, but in those old Call of Duty lobbies, like literally, like as soon as a kid sucked, he was just calling you aggressively gay or offensively black.
But times have changed, and you and I both now view the world through the prism of how we see things today.
This is true.
25 years ago, we didn't see it different. Now,
what you're telling me is if we lived 200 years ago, you'd have slaves.
I would like to think I wouldn't, honestly. But I'm a lazy fuck, so maybe. I know one thing. I'm kind of cool. I'd probably be cool.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know if I'd have slaves. I'd have like, I mean, like, look, just because they're a certain race, these are my friends.
This is probably
they all live in the house with me. We fucking play, I don't know, whatever boring ass games they played in the 1800s. Right. Stare at each other until one of us dies.
Right. Yeah, but it just aggravates me when people say I wouldn't do it. No, you don't know that because you view the world through your eyes today.
Yeah, I don't know. I still kind of stand by what I said about the Epstein thing. Like as soon as that gets dropped in there, I feel like my persona would be like, fucking kill me. I don't care. I'm telling somebody. Like, you better kill me before I get out of the house.
Like what we've talked about before. 30, 40, 50. In the 30s, people were marrying off their fucking kids at 13, 14.
You were old and barren by 13 or 14.
Fuck off. Yeah. Oh, I thought you said I was old. You were.
No.
Okay. But
they talked cooler back then, though, so it was okay.
Yeah. I mean,
this is my 13-year-old daughter. She's ready for birth, man.
It's just very hard. And to where in today's world, I have no doubt that what you're saying is true.
What do you mean?
If you came in contact with somebody that was running a thing like Epstein was now.
Oh yeah,
I think you and I both would expose.
If there's more of a coalition, if it's not like a single person in front of me that I can manhandle, like I'm telling the cops.
Right.
Otherwise, the only option for me is I'm beating the fuck out of / possibly borderline
and
murdering the person that is involved in talking to me, and then I'm telling the cops. And I'll be like, put me in jail. I fucking dare you.
Like, let me use this example. Like, if you and I are sitting
there, get more racist.
No, not.
If you're Palestinian and I'm Jewish,
if you and I are sitting at the bar, tossing back a few cold ones,
as we do sometimes,
shooting the shit, signing autographs for our millions of fans.
You mean the one person that might be like, dude, fuck, half the time people are like, you guys still do that? Yeah, man, yeah.
And we see a man getting a little physical with
a black guy.
No, a woman that he's with. You and I both were probably going to stand up.
Give him the old Joe Dirt.
You
want to fight? How about you stick your head up my butt and fight for air?
I think both of us would not let it escalate to violence.
No.
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 beat him on the nose like a dog. I think that
Go play asteroids. Whoever wins the argument.
I think both those at least would say something like, "Dude, settle the fuck down."
Yeah, I had to do that.
But
I had to do that recently. Not that actually, but I had to I was specifically told to keep my eye on the
let's
situation.
go back to
black guys,
no,
Jews and kids.
1991 or 1990s, late 80s, early 90s.
Great times. Horrible fashion.
Sometimes you just gotta smack a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
You've just shat on all of the good tidings you tried to lay down.
It was in lyrics, NWA.
That's still out there, kinda. But that's always. I will say that what kills me now is that's still a thing. But why is everybody so incriminating of themselves?
Jokes aside on that, if that happened now. Back that time, I wasn't old enough to be at a bar. Maybe I was, but that's beside the point.
I started being in bars at 12, dude.
But
not drinking, but
there would be a lot of people go, wonder what she did. You see how the difference is? Just in 20, 25, 30 years?
Yeah.
There's a big fucking difference. To where now, if that's just scenario played out in the bar that we were at, I'm sure you and I aren't the only ones fucking jumping in.
I think we need to see more women beating up men.
That would be awesome.
If that happened, it would be the opposite.
Right.
I mean, obviously you want to break it up, but if that happened, we'd be like, hell yeah! But,
okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get to John Wayne Gacy so we please Gonzo, because we are here to please Gonzo. Now that I've been canceled for basically saying you wouldn't.
Oh, doesn't the Gacy house? I think the Gacy house looks way different now. I don't even think it's the same house. There's no way. The structural integrity of that house could not. Well,
wait a minute.
What?
Where was? Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to put Gacy with Son of Sam for some reason. All right, get this podcast started so
all right.
we don't get any more.
We'll cut out all that
emails.
racist shit.
No, we're leaving the fucking in because I didn't say anything racist.
Give it time. There's still plenty of time left for one of us to do it. Oh God, it's not pointy enough.
No,
we should do that. We should have ironically pointy hoods on sometime when we do this.
And I think you should have the.
What?
Maybe you should get
a rice patty hat.
Yeah,
buck teeth. I kind of have buck teeth a little bit. Oh, that totem pole been there forever. I always think about that when I think about Pulp Fiction. You remember that? When young Bruce Willis is watching TV before Christopher Walken gives him that watching the ass talk.
It's been so long since I've watched.
I think he's watching Captain Kangaroo or some shit, and he's literally it's a
real captain.
It's an actual oh, that totem pole been there forever, and I'm now looking back and I'm Jesus Christ, chill out, Mickey Rooney, goddamn.
Hey, go back and watch All in the Family. Or was it? Was that Archie Bunker?
Well, are you talking about? It wasn't he also in fucking what was the black one?
The black one
was fucking Sherman Helmsley.
Moving on
up. Dude, what the fuck?
Because it was a spin. That was a spin-off.
Yeah. He was way worse than that one.
What was the name of it?
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, fucking.
Let's just start naming black shows so people think we're racist. They all look the same.
But
Fresh Prince.
That show, if somebody's, I doubt if you can even find it.
Well, I showed you just that fucking clip from Family Matters, didn't I?
Oh, yes, you did.
Dude.
With the hard R.
Oh my God. It was so drastic.
That's on.
It was.
My reaction's live. We did that during the live, didn't we? Or was it?
I think so. I still have the video, I think.
I mean, because you did.
Because I remember, dude, I felt so bad when I watched that episode because I laughed so hard.
That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But Gonzo. Or no, that was Lamont. Fuck.
Yeah. But no, when I saw that scene,
it would have been funnier if Gonzo had said it.
Right. But
You have to look at the comments.
For anybody who doesn't know, there's an episode in like season 3 of Family Matters or some shit where there's a racial thing, and somebody puts a fucking note in Laura's.
I thought it was spray paint.
Well, it starts with a note in her locker talking about like, pardon my French here, but like something along the lines of like, monkeys go back to Africa or some shit like that. They basically trumped her. It's the same thing. And I don't feel that way. That's literally what happened in the show. And then the Jeffersons.
Thank you. I kept wanting to say Simpsons. I know that's not it.
That's the white Jeffersons. But no, she does. She finds a note, and like somebody had put a note in her locker calling her a monkey and telling her to go back to Africa.
Right.
Which is fucking racist. And then they're like, and Urkel's like, what? And like crumples it up, and she slams the locker shut. Hard R N-word spray painted across the whole thing, which is terrible, and no like school kid should ever have to go through that. But to be watching a family sitcom by myself while I'm dog sitting and that happens, like I think I had to like edit the video because like I went back and like I played it and like all you can hear is me going because it's just so shocking.
I was not expecting it. All right,
dude. Yeah,
let's get to
about John. You want to talk about John?
Let's get to the convoy.
All right, John Wayne Gacy was born March 17th, 1942 in Chicago. The Bears, the Bulls.
Yes,
that's about it. Pick the socks of the Cubs. I'm not sure which one's which. One's like the north side, one's like the south side or some shit.
I think
the south side's the White Sox.
Is it? I don't
know. It's Chicago. It sucks.
Chicago, I don't think.
Their pizza's weird. You got a lot of glizzies.
Oh,
both the types you eat and the ones that boom boom. He was born into a household dominated by an abusive alcoholic father who regularly humiliated him and questioned his masculinity. It's real quick side note. This is yet another one of those serial killer stories where like it all kind of starts the same. Like all the different ones kind of start the same. You know what I'm saying?
The blueprint is the same.
Yeah, like alarmingly so. He later said that his father could destroy you without touching you, describing years of verbal cruelty and emotional rejection.
That sounds like John Gacy's a bit of a pussy.
Yeah.
Toughen the fuck up, son.
Despite this abuse, Gacy idolized his father, creating a lifelong contradiction, craving approval from authority while resenting it at the same time.
That's a contradiction.
That's a lot of people, I feel like, though, in some way, shape, or form.
I don't crave attention from or anything from authority.
Yeah, but like you want to do a good job at work.
Only because I like money.
What is money but good feelings in paper form?
I like to do shit. I like to buy shit.
Yeah, I went to the grocery store yesterday. I was big pimping.
I got told the other day, somebody out in a discussion, that I'm not good with money. I was like, you're not wrong, but let's define your concept of good.
Well, I don't think most people are good with money.
I can't take it with me.
Yeah.
Fuck them kids. You know, if I want something, I go fucking buy it. And I'm not even that bad now as I was 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, if I wanted it, I bought it back then. Now, you know, I've managed to save some money, loaded up that 401k in a pretty 3-year span.
Yeah.
Done a good job.
You have matching at your job?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
If I told you in 3 years and let's be honest, because I was so non-frugal in my youth, I didn't have much retirement. Shit happened. So I do donate fairly heavily per month.
Yeah.
Pretty much, you'll know how much, almost rent.
Yeah.
Is what
not bad at all.
Is what I go to.
Or more than I have fucking put in my retirement account in a long time.
I've accumulated, so I do pretty fucking good. I do pretty fucking good now.
Yeah, that's a lot more than I've put in my retirement account in a long time.
If I want something, I'm going to go fucking buy it.
Luckily for us, for the most part, anything that either of us wants is not crazy.
No, I mean, and
It's usually like
if I want to go
food.
if I want to go sit at a bar, have a couple beers, I'm gonna go sit at the bar and have a fucking couple beers.
Yeah.
If I want to fucking order DoorDash like I'm gonna do tonight, because I haven't had DoorDash, I haven't had Chipotle in a fucking couple
Days.
almost a fucking week, or pushing a week.
It hasn't been that long for me.
I think I'm gonna fucking have to go order me.
I am gonna do some cooking after this.
It is my
'cause-
cheat day, and let's be honest, Chipotle's not cheating.
No, not at all.
It's a good cheat day.
It's just the cheese, arguably, and even that, fuck it.
See, here's the thing. I'm trying to cut out the process shit as much as I can,
Well,
which is physically impossible.
Yeah.
But you can limit it a little
It's
bit.
financially almost impossible, too, if you don't make
I don't
over
what- can I ask you a
100
question?
plus.
What the fuck did it got me on that rant? What did you say? Continue with this, child.
I don't know.
What got me on that fucking rant?
I think you just had a bone to pick with somebody. So, Gacy suffered multiple childhood head injuries and later claimed blackouts, though these were never medically confirmed.
What's your excuses, John?
Yeah. He wet the bed into late adolescence and struggled socially, deepening shame and secrecy.
I can
Get
see that.
another thing that is pretty common in these particular kind of crime stories.
I'm seeing a pattern.
Yeah. Psychiatrists later described him as having antisocial personality traits, narcissism, sexual sadism, and strong ability to compartmentalize.
Sadism. Masochism is a pain thing, right? Sadism is
One's inflicting, one's receiving.
Sadism is inflicting.
Yes, a masochist likes to be hurt,
Okay.
or in some way, shape, or form.
Masochism. I'm more of a masochist than a sadist.
I can believe that.
Just don't pinch my nipples.
Gacy himself summarized this split by saying, and this is a quote from John Wayne Gacy, "The nice part of me and the bad part of me lived together." That's terrifying.
But that's all of us.
fucking, what's it, James McAvoy or whatever the fuck from Split?
Yeah, but here's
That was Patricia.
I think we all have a light and dark side.
Yeah, we all have the little angel and devil rocking on our shoulders.
It's just the degree, I guess.
Yeah, most of ours is.
All struck, because there's times I look at some people and say, if I had a fucking gun.
Jesus. Especially around here.
I mean,
Oh, speaking of, that place up the hill where there's always fucking ambulances.
oh,
Did you know that is a what is it's like high skilled nursing place or some shit like that, and a rehab? It's not. I thought it was like a hospice.
I thought it was I thought I just thought it was an old person
Nope.
nursing home.
Nope.
It's a fucking rehab, and they got that many.
Partially. See, now I wonder if it's what kind of rehab, like physical rehab. That I don't know.
That probably. But I'd say let's just say
There's fucking ambulances there every day.
I drive by it more often, and there's an ambulance there than
Yeah,
when there's not.
yeah. Like if I drive by it twice a day,
And if
chances
I
are
call-
there's going to be an ambulance there once.
If I have to race a fucking ambulance in that fucking roundabout one more fucking time,
Oh my god, dude, I just don't move. I'm just like,
I mean,
I
I cut it
stay.
close today.
I just stay.
I saw-
I'm like, dude, fuck it.
I saw him. He was on this side of the convenience store. I was like, and I told the guy in front.
Fuck you.
I was about ready to push the guy in front of me. Go! I ain't sitting here.
I think they should just be able to ramp the center.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Just fucking call me breathe. Okay. Let's talk about this. We're gonna be in Iowa for a period of time.
What the fuck for?
Hey, Iowa, I don't know about back then, but Iowa is a great place now. It has brought us Slipknot. And I think and Stone Sour. You like Stone Sour? Don't act like you don't.
I don't even think I know stuff.
You know Stone Sour. You just don't know that it's Stone Sour. Corey Taylor's other band, the singer from Slipknot. Okay. In the early 1960s, Gacy moved to Waterloo, Iowa. Married, had children, and managed several KFC franchises, earning...
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I know, he's fat, too. I'm allowed to say that. I'm fucking fat. Earning a reputation as a successful young businessman. Back when you could do that shit. Now, if you're like 18 or 19 and you're like, I would like to run one of your franchises, they'd be like, you can go fuck yourself.
And even if no disrespect, but I'm sure it's going to come across. Are you really doing great if you're a manager of a fast food joint?
Depending on the company and shit like that, like it can have its perks. I mean, because but just because the company's so big.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I know you can get like some decent insurance and shit like that, but no, not overall.
I'm putting manager of say a KFC or a Burger King pretty much like managing a fucking gas station.
I mean,
you are on the lower end of the scale of the managerial scale.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah, 100%. I'll give what the fuck.
Oh, just close that out.
I don't even know what OneDrive is, but it's never running. It's like me. I am OneDrive.
You are.
I'm not running. The only way you're catching me running is if
somebody's chasing me, and then I'm gonna take an ass whooping. Fuck that shit.
Probably not even then. You'd have to put if you put the right food in front of me, maybe.
Jason.
Nah, what the fuck is the point? What are you gonna run from Jason for? He's gonna walk you down anyway. He's like fucking 6'9". I walk shit down. I'm not gonna say the N-word, even though apparently he's allowed to, even though he's Hispanic. Nobody's ever stopped him.
Yeah.
But then I've also heard that not all Hispanics can say it, but Mexicans can. I don't understand.
I just think the Mexicans are racist.
Black and brown in a lot of places do not get along or see eye to eye. And then yellow hates them all. Well, hurry up and buy. I feel sorry for your mother. What'd you say to me? Yeah, when's the last time you watched that? Menace of Society? Old Loke Dog?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's a good one. Watch that with when Jeezy and Big Boy and somebody else, I can't remember who it was, were on Bert Kreischer's cooking show. They had a March Madness of black movies. Like narrowed it down, like bracketed it out. I forget who won. But like Menace Society was on there, Boys in the Hood, Belly, Baby Boy, fucking New Jack City. There were some good ones. Excuse me. In 1968, John Wayne Gacy was convicted of sodomy involving a minor and sentenced to 10 years in prison. Damn. Started out early. I guess not that early. He was 20. Well, no, that's pretty early. He was 24. 24 and you're already catching that charge. That's not a good start. Oh, excuse me. He served approximately 18 months before being paroled due to good behavior, and a cooperative demeanor. Who knew? 10-year sentence for sodomy of a minor, but if you're good, you can get out in 18 months. You'd think that'd be one of the ones where they're like, no, we're going to keep him a little while longer. Just a little while longer.
Like the earlier conversation, different fucking time.
Yeah. Gacy later reflected on prison by saying, prison taught me how to behave when someone is watching.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense.
What if he said that on the way out the gates and they're like just some dumb fucking Iowa cops like, bye, John. Hey, what do you think that meant? I don't know. Bye, John. Have a good Greyhound. We should go. Oh, that's what we should do. We should fucking record ourselves and go on a Greyhound as a social experiment. See how awful it is. I've never been on one. I've never desired to go on one. I'm cool with never going on one in my life. But if we did record it, I might be able to be convinced.
I'm trying to think. I've been on a bus, but that was for football, a Greyhound type.
Like we take a Greyhound to like Chicago and then obviously probably rent a car and come back. I'd say fly, but fuck that. It's fucking 4 hours. If that, is it? Like 4 hours to Chicago. After
to fly?
No, to drive.
Oh, I was gonna say
to fly, you don't even reach fucking. I was gonna say to fly, I don't even think you reach cruising altitude fully.
Right.
I'm pretty sure you get to cruising altitude and come back down.
I think I landed in. I flew from Chicago.
I've flown to Chicago from here. It's like 40 minutes.
Sure it was Chicago.
Yeah,
Chicago here on coming back from a trip.
Yeah, I think it's like 40 minutes once you're off the ground.
trying to think on the way. Where did I fly out of CBG from? And it was on a prop plane. And
Ew.
I said I'd fucking.
Oh yeah, that's way different.
I forget. I don't think it was Chicago.
I just had layovers in Chicago.
Maybe I'd have to ask my mom. She was with me. It might have been, but I thought it was somewhere up north, in like Cleveland or something.
Here's the ringer on this Iowa thing. After he was released, he returned to Illinois with minimal supervision, despite a documented sexual offense against a minor.
Well,
they're like, all right, you're not only are you out 8.5 years early, we're also not going to be following you around or checking in on you, and you are fine to move to another state.
What year is this? Late 60s?
68.
68?
Yeah.
So, yeah, different.
Well, it's 68. He was convicted 68, so this would have been 70, probably, when he got out.
So, close to my birth. Different fucking time.
So, after this, we go back to Illinois. Back to, in the Chicago suburbs, Gacy founded PDM Contractors, a construction company that regularly employed teenage boys and young men.
How convenient.
This sounds like something that rhymes with brooming. I need to put some Earl in this chair. Many employees came from unstable homes or needed quick money, making them vulnerable and dependent on him. This is just all big red flags, nonstop. Gacy remarried, bought a home in Des Plaines, and carefully cultivated the image of a hardworking, civic-minded family man.
God love him. Right now.
I can't wait. I hope somebody somewhere in Chicago listens to me say Des Plaines and just has a fucking
How are you supposed
stroke. I don't know. Des Plaines? Des Plaines, boss, Des Plaines.
Gonzo, if you're still watching, which you better be, tell us how to...
No, it doesn't have any accents over any of the vowels.
Oh, so you're saying he can't do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He would perform in his spare time as Pogo the Clown and Patches the Clown at hospitals, charity events, and neighborhood parties. It's terrifying. I don't know if you've ever seen him as a clown. It was not good. Is it really Des Plaines? No way.
Huh. Thanks, Gonzo.
He's Des Plaines.
I don't think the E's. I think the E's should be optional. What?
Well, then it'd just be plain.
No, in planes.
Oh.
That's planes. Just
yeah.
Take the E off. Put the S at the end.
I doubt it's plainies. Plines. Later, Gacy minimized this focus, saying, "I didn't commit my crimes dressed as a clown." He did say that.
Oh, well,
the media kind of ran with that idea of like the killer clown, but he was like, "I wasn't a fucking clown when I did any of this shit. Come on." I separated business from pleasure. I wasn't dressed like a clown when I was fucking abducting people. Come on now. But take me seriously.
That'd be a much better story.
As he's like wiping clown makeup off in the interrogation room. Come on. Show me some fucking respect here. God damn it. I'm a man. Treat me like some kind of fucking clown. Oh, God damn it. In reality, the clown persona functioned as a social camouflage, not a murder tool. But did it? I guess it does not in terms of directly being affected or an effect of the crimes that he committed. Even though I see a dude that is a professional clown, I automatically think you're a drunk, a serial killer, or a kid toucher.
Here's exactly.
And I bet one of them's probably true. I mean, usually probably just drunk.
If you want to get to the youngins, there's two things to do. Either be a clown or a priest.
Or an ice cream man.
Oh, yeah. It's a wonder.
Don't fucking get any smart ideas out there.
It's a wonder my generation, we're even still alive.
I mean, even mine for that matter.
Yeah, but even when you were doing it, there was that stigma had already started. But you got to remember, mid-70s, late 70s.
What, like my parents weren't really that worried about me being off on my own all day.
I mean, I wouldn't let one of my daughters go anywhere near a ice cream truck without me.
Oh, my parents, shit.
To where
My parents didn't even give us the money. Half the time we'd go to my best friend at the time's house up to his parents' bathroom, middle drawer between in the center of the vanity. That's where all the spare change was.
and like if I had a clown at say one of my daughter's birthday,
Wouldn't do it, first off. Unless it's like a Cirque du Soleil clown.
I'd be going around the whole time doing this.
Yeah, because we've all seen Uncle Buck.
Me and you, buddy. I got my eye on you.
When that drunk clown showed up to the birthday party and he punched him and he fucking weeble wobbled back up and he hit him again. I watched Uncle Buck like a week ago. After it came on after I watched the John Candy doc, which again you should watch. It was good. I didn't know that he came up in those like comedy troupes
Oh yeah.
like the rest of them. I didn't know that
Yeah, was
with
it
like
Chicago?
Aykroyd and all that.
Was it in Canada or Chicago?
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
I think it started in Canada.
Yeah, and then he moved down to Chicago, whatever that second city.
Second City. Yeah, because he was in one in Canada with like, I think he was up there with like Bill Murray and
The Murray
and
brothers.
shit, and then like it was kind of like a feeder school thing
To Second
for
City.
Second City. Yeah. Apparently he was just the nicest guy. He really was very sweet. And I was like, yeah, no shit, his name's Candy.
Continue with Pogo.
Just lost it after that.
Yeah, you lost me.
All right, so let's talk about some shit that some people might not know that makes this even more, I don't want to say more interesting, but it does kind of make it interesting. It makes it scarier because of the pinch. It really looks like you're drinking like shitty blood.
Maybe I am.
Like that's rectum blood.
Maybe
Enjoy that last sip.
Well, all the mixed stuff. Apparently, they
Oh,
mix it up.
chunky. That was
Well,
really
it's a little stronger down here.
fucking menstrual blood. You're doing a goddamn.
Wouldn't be the first time.
You're doing a night seance tonight.
Hey,
Delicious.
protein, baby.
So this is
I'm
some
fucking
shit.
kidding.
This is some shit that some people might not know that makes it even scarier to think about. That like it makes it scarier
God.
because of him, but it also is like, oh shit, this is the reality of the situation, even if it were to be happening today, which it not, word for word, situation for situation probably is. There's what they say like 50 serial killers on the loose and
At any given time.
Yeah. So Gacy became active in the Democratic Party and its politics, serving as a precinct captain and volunteering at fundraisers and polling stations.
So what you're saying, Travis, is also
You goddamn
Or
Democrat.
leftist.
You goddamn Democrat. But was this before the switch or after the switch, though? This would have been the 70s.
Well, here's the thing. What's hilarious about this?
No, this would have been. It
It
would have been
switches-
Carter.
It switches from every decade, just about. The shit Trump's doing now and says now, fucking Clinton and Obama said. The exact same thing.
George Bush didn't say much because he couldn't fucking talk.
So it
He was
switches
a real,
from
he was
decade
a real
to decade.
mush mouth of a human. He's just like his dad, Mr. Gorbachev. That was Reagan, wasn't it?
That was Reagan.
It's kind of same. kind of had
it
the same
switches-
vocal prowess
It switches decade
in
to
his later
decade.
years. Oh yeah, 100%. I don't understand why everybody's so like Republican. I'm like, you'll be saying you're Democrat in fucking 8 years. Shut up. Anyway, he was actually photographed with political figures over the years, including First Lady Rosalind Carter.
Oh.
During a visit in 1978, a photo he proudly displayed on his mantle, which most people would, especially back then, and even so today. If I had a picture with Michelle Obama,
For one, I would not take it.
I wouldn't either. But like, if it just kind of happened, I'd be like, "Oh, check it out! I took a picture with Michelle Obama." I'd be like, "Oh, okay," and then Trump would say something racist. He'd be like, Trump.
I tell you one thing.
He'd post a picture with the Obamas after he got elected. He'd be like, "Had a great day at the zoo. This is so much fun."
One thing, I'd probably display a picture of the current first lady if I had a picture with her.
Oh, have you watched her movie? I heard it's a fucking abomination.
Oh, I haven't. Didn't even know she had one.
Yeah,
It's a movie or a documentary?
it's a movie.
As
I'm pretty sure it's called Melania, and I've heard that it's trash.
I can.
Which, of course, it is. I'm sorry. The only reason she's relevant, one, because she's married to the president. Two, because she's hot.
Wasn't she a model?
Hot. What are models but that? Nobody in the world ever fucking once has been watching a fucking runway show and been like, she's done great things for biochemistry and AIDS research. They're like, look at the tits.
Let's be honest. Every celebrity actress, not every, but the super famous ones
Are hot?
are pretty much fucking hot.
Traditionally.
I mean, you do get what's the one? What's the Sarah or not Sarah? The bigger one was on the Gilmore Girls.
Oh, I don't know.
Comedian.
I've never watched the Gilmore Girls.
Comedic actor. Fuck, what's her name?
Melissa McCarthy.
Yes, that's her.
Well, she's skinny now.
Oh, is she skinny now?
Well, skinny. Much skinnier.
Talented as all fuck.
Funny as shit.
For somebody like that looks like her to have any popularity whatsoever,
She got to be funny.
she gotta be talented as fuck.
Yeah, if you're going to be fat, you got to be funny.
Right. That's why.
Name a fat actor or actress that's not funny.
Like who are in social media in the content creator world that we live in today? Who are the most popular people? Not all.
I don't know. I watch very weird shit.
If we were two hot fucking chicks talking about the same shit we talk about,
It'd probably be more intelligent still, too.
talking the same way, saying the same stuff, and we were two hot chicks, we would have we'd
get away with saying the N-word for sure.
we would have already quit our jobs.
We'd get away with saying whatever
We
we
wouldn't
want.
be sitting on these
We'd be like
chairs.
that. Well, it's just the same thing as like hiding behind the church.
But
Remember that priest? Jesus Christ is my N-word.
But here's the problem. We're not two hot chicks.
Speak for yourself. I identify as that.
You can identify as whatever the fuck you want.
Which reminds me,
apparently.
I saw a T-shirt that I want to get. It says, "My dad doesn't have pronouns. He was pronounced dead," and I want it.
If we are not two hot chicks, we are two unattractive men. So we aren't talented. So therefore,
Yeah, we should
don't-
really start just like green screen, like set it up so that like it shows the stories of the shit that we're telling, because we would probably get more female audience if they could just hear our voices. They'd probably be like, it's not that bad, and then they'd look us up on social media somewhere and they'd be like, oh fuck,
So
ruined
basically,
it.
turn GITM podcast into a faceless channel.
Yes, we'd probably do better. We should try it sometime. We should try that. Just one experiment. Watch, we get like 4.2 million views. Like we're like, all right, cool. Well, I guess we're fucking nobody now. Just talking heads. I'd do it. I don't give a fuck. Gacy bragged about this.
I could put something.
Cartoon ourselves.
No, I could just.
Oh, we
I
make
could
ourselves
put
black. Digital blackface.
Fuck off.
You get in trouble if it's digital?
I don't fucking. Night vision.
I didn't do it. The computer did it. The computer's racist.
I could just
which is crazy because the computer's black.
I could just put a green, or not a green screen, but a cover photo over and just loop it and have it.
No, I want one of those. I want one of those terribly put together AI video sequences where you can like clearly tell that it's AI. You're like, why does that dog got 5 legs? Why did that car crash happen and then something that just completely physics-wise doesn't make sense happened immediately in the middle of it? Those are my favorites when you're like, oh shit, and then you're like, there it is. There it is.
I did one B-roll for one of our for something, and it was a guy getting out.
Well said.
Yeah, because some of the short, the strange bites,
Yeah.
I a lot of that is just B-roll.
Yeah,
90%
everybody
of
fucking does it.
90% of it. So some of them, I take a picture and turn it into a video, which you can do now.
Yeah.
And one of it was a picture of a man.
Can we do that with a picture of like a butthole and have like a talking butthole telling a story?
And
Dude,
it was a man sitting in a 1970s van.
it was John Wayne Gacy.
Well, the topic was pretty much, child abduction. There's
So stereotypical shit.
So I had a young lady walking down the street, and picture in my mind, I was setting the scene. Man was going to get out of the truck and start following, or the van start following her.
Mm-hmm.
The motherfucker
Ran her over.
no got out of the truck, or out of the van. I'm sorry. The back door opened up or slid open, and he got out. He went out instead of the front door right here. The back door opened up, and he
Excellent.
I was like,
that's very dramatic. I like that.
physics, but you didn't see. Okay, fine. If you want to do that, but you have to go over the fucking seat. Where did the seat go? All of a sudden, it just disappeared into the ether, and he came out the back. There's the problem with AI.
That made me think of something, but I can't remember what it was. Fuck. Moving on. So Gacy bragged about his access, saying, quote, "I could get in places other people couldn't." Which is crazy because that doesn't really he doesn't use it to his advantage. He didn't Chris Rock or fucking
Kid Rocket.
No, he didn't. He God damn it, what's his name from fucking Rush Hour? The other
Chris
black
Tucker?
Chris. Yeah, he didn't. Chris Tucker. He's like, who the hell you think you kidnapped? Chelsea Clinton? Did you ever see the bloopers of that? It takes him 5 tries, and they're like, Chelsea Clinton. I'm like, it's the fucking president's kid, dipshit. Come
At that
on.
time, yeah.
I was like, you're making so many people racist right now. So many people are going to be like, this is why. These connections did not give him power, but they gave him credibility, subtly discouraging any suspicion that might come afoot if he were to ever do anything illegal, which we don't know that he's going to break the law again at all.
Why would we be talking about it then?
Police later acknowledged that his political involvement slowed investigative urgency. They admitted to that
Because he was
he was seen as a pillar of the community. He was a business owner. He employed locals. He went the high road. Instead of hiring Hispanic people, he hired underage runaways.
doing his thing.
He was calm, articulate, and cooperative during police interviews later on in life, traits often misread as signs of innocence. He never refused interviews or volunteered information that appeared transparent but was ultimately meaningless. Officers described him as normal and helpful and routinely accepted his explanations. Gacy later mocked this dynamic, saying, "Cops are like everybody else. You tell them what they want to hear." This comfort delayed warrants, surveillance, and deeper investigation, which, thanks a lot, dickhead. You ruined it for the fucking rest of us from now on. Now they're like, you're like, yeah, I just had one beer. And even if you had one beer, they're going to be like, step out of the fucking car, please. You drunk piece of shit. Like, breathalyze him. Get the dog. Check the trunk. I'm pretty sure he's got fentanyl. Or can we say fentanyl on
Probably not.
YouTube?
But see, YouTube doesn't give a fuck about us, so
Are you supposed to call it Fetty?
we can say whatever the fuck we want.
Now we're gonna jump to 1972. This is the first murder.
Great year.
Is that the? Oh yeah. Blech. I was gonna look for something. I couldn't think of anything. I was like 72, 69. I got nothing. This is Timothy McCoy. Timothy McCoy was a 15-year-old runaway hitchhiking from Michigan. He stayed overnight at Gacy's home in January of 1972. See, that is one thing that I feel like you won't run into quite as much nowadays, is people just being like, yeah, I'll stay at your house, without knowing you at all.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I fucking hate doing that. What?
That hurts my talking.
I think I heard somebody set their alarm on their car. No physical evidence. Sorry. Gacy claimed McCoy attacked him with a knife and that he killed him in self-defense. There's no physical evidence supporting this claim, and no serious investigation followed that up. Years later, Gacy admitted to this killing changed him, saying, quote, "After the first one, I knew I could do it again."
Nothing beats your first.
That sounds like A, maybe it wasn't his first one. B, that makes it sound kind of completely premeditated. More so than just a crime of passion, quote unquote, for lack of a better term, or an opportunistic crime. Although it is, I mean, it's obviously opportunistic as well, but I seriously doubt that he didn't plan on doing this at some point.
Well,
This kid just happened to be the one.
I mean, but after you do it once,
Yeah.
get a taste of it.
But so the lack of consequences reinforced, his belief that he could kill without being caught. So he thought he was fucking a politician. Sue me. Somebody's gonna fucking sue me now. Then we got John Butkovich. Shut up.
Wasn't going to say a word.
17 years old. He sounds like he played for the Bears.
Yeah.
And in 1973, the fullback John Butkovich rushed for a season record-breaking 604 rushing yards. He broke one tackle. He had a league-leading 2 touchdowns. He worked for PDM contractors. He worked for John Wayne Gacy and publicly argued with Gacy over unpaid wages. Witnesses confirmed this dispute, and Gacy was the last person to see him alive. Known. As far as anybody knew, that's the last person witnesses saw him with was John Wayne Gacy. After that, he turned up dead. After Buttigieg, after fucking Buttigieg, yeah, throwback. Gay! After Buttigieg disappeared in 1975, his family repeatedly named Gacy to the police. Police interviewed Gacy and took no further action. Birkenbag's body was later found buried beneath Gacy's garage. He is Buttigieg. He died. They found him under the garage. I'm sorry to John Butkovich and his family. I'm sorry.
Are you though?
Gay. Investigator William Kunkel. Is that an ugly pussy with an ankle? That bitch got a kunkel. Or is it an ankle with a pussy on it? Maybe that's what they call the silicone foot that has the pussy on the end of it for foot fetish people. Maybe it's the kunkel. Honey, did you put my kunkel through the dishwasher last night?
This is why nobody likes us.
No, why? Because my Tupperware tastes kind of cummy. Tastes like a Diddy party.
This is why we have no female followers.
Investigator William Kunkel later said, quote, "If we had listened then, the body count stops right there." For those of you that don't know, it don't.
Spoiler.
Gregory Godsick. That guy, that sounds like a comedian.
No, that sounds like a band.
The Godsick and Danzig
Kind
just
of
having
like
street
a Christian
fights.
version of Danzig.
It's like Danzig butt fucked Godsmack and had a baby.
Yes.
But it does. It sounds like a comedian. Headlining tonight, Gregory Godsick. Definitely probably Jewish. Comes out talking like the professor from Simpsons. Geflagity. You know, that guy. No, you didn't really watch The Simpsons, did you? Fucking racist. You don't like yellow people?
I don't like cartoons. that much.
Gregory also worked for Gacy and told friends he felt uncomfortable around him. It's a
for
good
you,
start. Yeah, it's a good start. I hate that. I work with quite a few high school women. You have any idea how often I will just be standing somewhere and they'll go, "What?" And I'll go, "Oh, there's a minimal amount of space between the path for me to get out of where I am and you. So I'm just going to let you finish what you're doing."
You want a cup of feel? What?
No. On a fucking 16-year-old girl? Nah.
Okay, Trump.
You mean anti-Trump? I even make it a point to, like, if I gotta, like, squeeze by, you know, like, there's some tight spaces of, like, emergency situation, like somebody needs a keg dropped or something like that. I'm butt to butt at all times, if possible, with female coworkers.
Butt to butt?
It's much less awkward. There's much less. I'm gonna be like, nope. Worst case scenario, I'm like, what are they gonna be like? "Oh, you're touching me," and just be like, "Spur, shut the fuck up." How do you feel now? Gregory Godzik, Saturday night, Taft Theater. Opening for, who would Gregory Godzik open for? Opening for Testament. His parents repeatedly contacted police and directly accused Gacy. Not roundabout. They were like, "That fat fucking clowny motherfucker." Did you see his picture?
The one on the...
That's a picture of him. He looks like a fucking character in a Western that, like, got shot in, like, you remember those creek scenes? How they do it for drama because there's water splashing everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like he's like a desperado that got killed in a fucking shootout in a creek, and then they just left him there, and it became bloated and fucking like he looks like an Italian pizzeria owner that drowned 2 weeks ago and just floated up and was like,
Was not a looker.
yeah.
It was.
I'd like to see his. I want to look up a. It's weird. Childhood picture of him. See if he was hotter.
I doubt it.
They're all hotter when they're kids.
Yeah.
Sorry. Godzik was later found buried in the crawl space of John Wayne Gacy's home. Actually, you remember when I used to post the fucked facts on our Instagram, which I think I'm going to bring back?
I vaguely remember.
Yeah, I did one about that. Spoiler alert, there was enough tightly packed bodies in here that, like, it took investigators like thousands of hours to identify individual bodies or, like, separate them because, like, they started to, like, kind of, like, form together.
Nice.
Yeah. Additional victim stories. Shall we?
We shall.
Jeffrey Trail. That's not a person. That's a place. That's where people go missing in fucking the Great Smoky Mountains. When's the last time you saw your daughter? Jeffrey Trail.
You put the how old was he?
18.
Put the 18 in front of that. That's a house. That's an address.
18 Jeffrey Trail.
That's an address.
Somebody somewhere in the world, like in 1,000 years, is going to be just getting doxxed to fuck by our video.
Hold on. I'm going to search, see if I can find one.
Creepy. He was a former employee and had confided that Gacy made sexual advances toward him. Again, gay. You can't be mad at me. That's factually correct. He disappeared after visiting Gacy's home in 1977, was buried beneath the house. What, did you find it? Or were you laughing at my immensely correct gay comment?
We have a Jeffrey Trail in White Lake, Michigan.
Racist.
We have a Jeffrey Trail road or street in Humboldt, Texas.
Never heard of it. Humboldt.
Humboldt. It says Humboldt, doesn't it?
Where the fuck is Humboldt, Texas?
Oh, I will tell you here in a minute. And we have an East Jeffrey Trail in Alger, Michigan. So obviously Jeffrey Trail is big in Michigan. Let's see where.
Is Alger what Algerians call each other when they're friends?
I don't know.
What up, my Alger?
Let's see here. Close to a Walmart.
No shit. We're off to a bad start. The closer you live to Walmart,
looks
the worse.
like Houston. It's like
A suburb.
Yeah, how we live in. We can say
Cincinnati.
Yeah. So it's
Damn, we're
Houston's there. Humble Trails right there.
Yeah, we're
humble.
We're barely fucking far enough. We could damn near say we're from Dayton. Fuck.
We could pick, but who would want to?
I mean, we're, what, a 15 minutes difference? Realistically, we go 15 minutes north. You could fucking say you're from Dayton.
Not really.
It's just like everybody that's from like Vandalia and shit like that. Like nobody don't tell anybody you're from Vandalia unless they live in Ohio. Just say you're from fucking Dayton.
Yes.
Like, oh, I'm from let me think of another really obscure one. I'm from Moraine.
Or Beaver Creek.
Like, no, bitch, you're from, just say Dayton. Yeah.
Beaver Creek.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't want to say I was from Beaver Creek anyway.
It's like talking to a guy from New York and they're like, where you from in Ohio? And you're like, I'm from Milford. No, you're from Cincinnati. Just say Cincinnati. Anything from like damn near Eastgate to fucking Indiana, just say it's Cincinnati.
We're good.
Anywho's. David Talsma. Yeah. An ethnic. He wanted to spice up his butthole.
And they're getting older, I noticed.
Yeah. You know, with
At least
time.
now we're legal.
He's getting some.
The last two have been legal.
It's like wine. You know, sweeter when they're younger. Maybe a little, you know, legs aren't as long. But you get to 18, 19, that wine gets good legs on it.
You get to be my age.
The color deepens.
I'm aged. So you're saying at my age, I'm aged really well?
Oh, you're fermented. You're hooch. You're not wine. You're fucking toilet wine from prison. You're just yeast and orange peels in a black plastic bag. That's really how they do the shit, though, in case you didn't know.
Hey, I watch Moonshiners.
No, I'm talking about in prison.
Well, same fucking concept.
Put it in a bag, put it under the bunk, hope they don't find it. Known to hitchhike and sometimes run away, he disappeared shortly after trail.
Hey, if you're 19, are you really running away?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. She a little run away. Well, yeah, you can, I mean, well.
You're an adult.
What is that? What thesis are you placing right now? Like, you're an adult. You're like, I'm going to run away. You can't keep me. I'm an adult. Exactly. You can't run away. You're an adult. You're going to abscond, you stupid fucking idiot.
You're leaving the house.
Yeah. You're doing what I've been trying to get you to do for fucking 18 months. I'm going to run away. I swear to God. Thank Christ. Get the fuck out so I can walk around in my boxers. His case was deprioritized due to his background. And he, too, was buried in the crawl space. A lot of this shit, like the way it was handled or the way it was looked at it, a lot of it kind of has the same vibe as Robert Pickton victims. Yeah. Different, but like the stink is there, if you will.
Stank.
It stinks of Bobby Pickton. It smells like dirt and pig shit. He was Canadian, so I don't know. Ketchup flavored chips and poutine. Have you ever had ketchup chips?
No.
Apparently, it's the most popular flavor of Lay's in Canada.
Another reason why I don't like Canada.
Well, I've heard they're not bad. I've heard they're not like super ketchup-y, like you would expect them to be.
I'm going to.
I want to try them, like just to try them.
That.
Oh no, we've already talked about this. I've already looked into it. It's happening.
What?
There will be a shitty episode of this show. Where we
compared to what?
This to what? Magnificence where we make racist fart jokes.
I mean, a shitty episode.
Ooh, there's a groundbreaking one. Racist toilet humor.
This is episode number 299 of.
Is it?
Shitty episodes.
So the next one's 300?
Yes.
What are we gonna do?
Oh,
naked.
No, we're trying to gain subscribers and listeners.
Unfortunately, that would probably work.
Either one of us exposing any more skin than we are now will gain us anything.
I don't know, man. Honestly, in today's day and age.
Here, there we go. That's a little bit. That's all you get.
But no, there will. I've already decided. Once I decide on one from a distributor, I'm going to get one of those like randomized boxes of international snacks, and we're going to eat them.
If we just have no topics and we're really bored?
Yes.
Okay. Watch Phil puke on live stream.
I don't know. I see a lot of them where I'm like, God damn, that sounds fucking good. Hopefully one of them has the fucking blueberry muffin Kit Kats. Them oh no, they're actually good as fuck. They taste like they're blueberry-ish, and they're not dark. They're not brown chocolate. It's the good chocolate, the white kind. And like somehow they get like a buttery flavor into the wafer. I only found them a couple times around here, and they were so good. But no, I'm gonna get some. Hopefully, we get like some fucking like big black cockroach flavored Fritos or something like that. What?
Repeat what you just said.
Big black cockroach.
Yes, but maybe I'm putting it in my mind. You put a little space before roach.
You're imagining things.
There was a little hesitation in your voice.
If there was, I didn't intend for there to be.
I'll let you know when I edit this or listen to it back.
I don't joke when it comes to cockroaches.
It wasn't quite that bad, but that's true.
You're losing it. There's never once been a space when I said the word cock.
Roaches.
His case was deprioritized due to his background, roaches. I already read that. Mark Scott, stupid, fuck you. You got two first names.
We're going backwards.
You got two first names.
Obviously, he didn't like the old wine.
He's 16. Had it coming. I'm just kidding. I'm fucking kidding. I do hate two first names, though. It doesn't count if it's your middle name, though, right? Because I have two first names if you count my middle name. But I don't go by it.
I have two first names, basically.
Oh, one's plural.
It's plural.
Yeah.
Still.
You have two first names if like somebody was really lazy naming their kids. They're just like, you all get the same name.
You know what I
When I say holler your name, you should all come anyway, so you got the same name.
I've had people take the S off my last name and put it as my first name and put the S at my
The funny part is
and put it at my last name.
The funny part is though, with your name, neither of them options would sound good.
What?
Phil Sam or Sam Phil?
No, would actually make my first name my last name, my first name, take the S off of it.
Sam Phil's?
Well,
Sam fills your mom's pussy up every night.
No, my legal first name. Phil's shortened.
Oh, see, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Actually, kind of sounds cooler.
Yeah, kind of. You sound like you sound like one of those like androgynous musical acts that like could be country, but it's also poppy, and like you're gonna come out as gay for sure at some point in your career.
Wasn't there an American Idol winner named Phillips or something?
You're not thinking of Wilson Phillips?
No, that was a female band.
No,
I think his name. I think he was, or at least on American Idol. His name was,
I don't know.
Philip Phillips.
The only ones I remember, Ruben Studdard.
How lazy was his parents?
And I think that might be the only one. Whatever the country-ish guy with the gray hair that like middle-aged women thought was hot.
Taylor or something.
Some shit. Oh, and Clay Aiken. Gay Aiken.
He didn't win. Wasn't he? I think he was runner-up to
Ruben Studdard. Yeah. And then Ruben Studdard shit the bed after one album. They should have given it to Gabe.
They've all there's only been two that's never shit the bed.
Kelly Clarkson.
And Carrie Underwood.
I let her juggle my balls, call her Carrie Underwood.
The only two that haven't shit the bed.
I don't know, but
Daltrey really had, but he didn't win.
Oh, he wasn't. Yeah, I didn't even know.
He should have. I forget. Was it? Maybe he was the year Carrie Underwood. Oh, he was.
I didn't know.
And I
never knew.
Actually, that's when I quit watching American Idol.
Yeah,
because he did not win. I said, "Fuck this show."
I stopped when the fucking gay booty Aiken lost to Ruben Studdard.
All right. We're running late.
I started turning. I was getting older. I was turning into my grandfather. Ruben Studdard won, and I was like, fucking affirmative action. God damn it. I'm just kidding. Ruben Studdard, great voice, terrible songwriter.
Go ahead.
It is funny how you go on those shows and then they're like, all right, you're on your own, write your own songs, and they're like, fuck.
Okay, continue.
I never said I was actually fucking talented.
We're running late.
All right, murder methods, crawl space burials.
Sweet.
Gacy lured victims with job offers, alcohol, or drugs, exploiting trust and authority. Good thing he's not still around this particular area, because he'd get one of us for sure. He'd be like, I have Bud Light and Fireball and Chipotle, and we'd be both like, God damn it, all right. I know where this fucking train leads. I'm still getting in the goddamn car.
This is the difference between America today and America back then. You can lure somebody in with a job offer.
I mean, you still can if
you try that today, you will have a zero body count.
You still can if their name ends in
Jed,
in a vowel, and you at a Home Depot. Speaking of, I worked at a Home Depot. I never saw Hispanic people.
You know, I've never seen that either.
No,
I'm not.
I'm sure that it exists, but. Oh, speaking of random, I had this random thought that somebody reminded me of today. I was listening to a podcast. If anybody wants a really insensitive kind of joke or video to watch, go look up Mr. Garrison's description of evolution from South Park back in the day.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, I'll show it to you later. It brought back some memories. He restrained victims with handcuffs, often presented as a magic trick.
If I had a dime for every time I fell for that trick.
If you don't have
I'd
one,
have 25 cents.
I was gonna say, if you don't have a dime, you're gonna by the end of the night.
You had 25 cents.
You got handcuffed 2.5 times?
Yeah, it's the third time I just let him do
You ran away.
I just let him do one hand. It was to the bedpost. The other one was to the bedpost.
You did the fucking run like the guy that on the viral video when he's running through the parking lot and he's like, call 911. And he's getting chased by the cops. And the cop goes, I am 911. He goes, no, you're not. It's like, fuck, man. I could have done that. That was my opportunity. I ain't running from nobody, though. I'd have a better chance of getting away from the cops than a fucking electric scooter from Walmart.
Who hasn't been handcuffed during sex?
People with no arms.
Continue. God.
Gacy later bragged they'd laugh until they couldn't. Hot. Let me tell you. If that don't make you squishy, I don't know what will. Victims were sexually assaulted, tortured, and strangled. That's what makes this one really. So a lot of these crazy, like when you physically are killing the person, it makes it a whole different level to me.
Strangling?
Yeah, just in general. Like, if you're not, like, shooting them or something like that, even stabbing, it's so much more personal.
You know, I've never strangled anybody to death. Not yet, anyway.
Give it time.
But for everything I've researched and heard, I've done the research.
It's not easy.
It's
very difficult.
It is hard to do. I mean, you have to be a UFC to rear naked choke somebody, even just to put them to sleep. You have to be strong and have endurance. Keeping that muscle contraction.
Well, getting somebody to pass out isn't that difficult.
It's not.
But
if either one of us fat asses tried to strangle one,
I don't know. I put my weight on you.
Yeah,
that's curtains. But I'll just crush your fucking trachea. I'll fucking alley up my tail.
I mean, and to do it rear naked choke style is a little bit easier than with your bare fucking hand.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
with somebody trying to it doesn't hurt that they're handcuffed too.
That's true.
But what kills me is like in the movies
like this.
Yeah.
I mean,
you would almost think that flipping it around might be easier. Doing it like the fucking hi-ho silver. But no,
oh my god.
I would as terrible as this is, could you imagine how many people fuck it up? Because they see in movies how it goes and they're just like, and they choke them for like 10 seconds. They're like, you never should have said anything. Now you're dead. Look at you. How many people do you think have tried to strangle somebody and they're like, and they let go and they're like, and they're like, fuck. You know it's happened at least 100 times.
Today.
Yeah. Early victims were dumped in rivers. Later victims were buried in the crawl space beneath the house. How the fuck do you make that switch? I'm going to go from dumping them in a river that I've gotten away with multiple times. I'm going to put them on my property.
Laziness.
What the? Yeah, you're fat fuck. You ate too many goddamn KFC buckets while you were working there. And that's coming from a fat fuck. If I'm going to go through the effort of killing somebody, I'm not just going to be like, open the basement door and be like, that'll work. No, nobody's finding that one. He did, however, just in case, pour concrete over decomposing remains and blamed the odor on plumbing issues.
Solid plan.
I've been around dead things before and know people that have been around dead people. I don't think it's the same smell.
I can honestly say I don't think I've ever smelled rotting human flesh.
I just had an image of fucking Haley Joel Osment with fucking Stevie Wonder glasses going, I smell dead people.
I've never.
Bruce Willis is just ripping shit.
I wonder if anybody knows, does rotting human flesh smell like, say...
No, death is a very specific smell. Human death is a very specific smell.
Doesn't a rotting deer corpse or whatever would smell different, I would assume, or animal would smell different.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of times you also have to factor in, it's not to be crude, but releasing of digestive systems,
right.
Human shit smells different. It is all part of the factor. It all factors in. Which brings me to the not sponsor of today's video, Factor.
Here you go.
That's how strong that thing is. It's sealed, and you can actually kind of smell it. These things are great. Fuck the ones you hang in your car. Grab one of those. You pop the top and throw it under the seat. You got like fucking 3 months. It just smell delicious.
Delicious.
Yeah. Delicious. One officer later said, "You don't forget that smell. You regret not understanding it." Told you. Some survivors. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Jeffrey Rignall. That sounds like a shitty wrestler.
Yes.
He was abducted, drugged, tortured, and dumped alive in 1978. He survived and later identified Gacy, and he testified that, quote, he wanted me to know he'd done this before. So he had a power trip. That's where the narcissism comes in with this whole thing, because he did legitimately get a power trip out of this.
This was the guy, his first guy he tried to strangle. Said fucking gave up on, drugged him, threw him.
He's just sitting there, like, he's still not dead. He's just like,
I mean,
it's like all you get is like, you're walking by and you hear him in the woods strangling the guy. Sounds like you're walking by a fucking, like a diabetes ward. Just,
I mean, I wouldn't even think using a utensil like a rope.
a garrote.
No, garrote's more of like a piano wire. But like a rope, if you take it, wrap it and do it like that, you're still fucking, it's a workout.
Oh yeah, that's rookie shit. You put it over your shoulder and you.
Yeah, but in the heat of your first kill or your second kill, you have to be a seasoned vet.
If you want to be real about it, you take your underwear off and you stuff it in their mouth.
Pinch your nose. Duct tape.
Dude, I mean, where do you think they got the design for fucking fudge stripe cookies? Men's underwear.
Okay, finish this fucking shit up. Jesus.
Robert Donnelly survived an assault and later testified, corroborating Rignall's account and undermining Gacy's denials. Fucking obviously. So let's go to 1978. Prior to 1978, police had Gacy's name repeatedly, but failed to escalate due to bias and over-reliance on demeanor. Yeah. So, like, multiple people were like, yo, John's up to something. The fat guy that ran KFC's hangs out with fucking Jimmy Carter's wife and dresses up like a clown. Might sound crazy. He's up to some weird shit. You say that today, as soon as you look at this guy today, and you're going to be like, license registration, right the fuck, don't fucking put your hands where I can't see them.
That's some profiling shit.
And then, like, next thing you know, you just hear the jingle of the cop keys. He's like, he's got a bouquet of flowers. Everything changed with Robert Peist, 15. who disappeared in December of 1978 after being seen speaking with Gacy about a job. Multiple witnesses independently identified Gacy as the man last seen with Peist. Peist had no runaway history, and his family immediately pressured the police to find their fucking kid, thinking might have been fucking fat clown fuck boy over here. I'm not pointing fucking fingers, but it might be the motherfucker that's wearing the hamburger helper gloves right now.
And likes to, does not even bother about that child labor law.
He looked like he smelled like shit. He looked like he smelled like old bacon grease and Drakkar Noir.
You're saying he wasn't alone.
Did you see him?
Yeah, I saw the picture. I saw the thumbnail.
He looked like how black jelly beans taste.
I would not know. I've never had a black jelly bean.
You're gonna.
No,
I'm gonna make you eat one, and you're gonna go. Tastes like Gacy. That's a Gacy. Police interviewed Gacy and noted inconsistencies, but lacked physical evidence. I wonder why. Investigators placed Gacy under active surveillance, a major shift from earlier cases, because there had been quote unquote cases on John Wayne Gacy. There was suspicion, and they were just like, that guy, he was the clown at my daughter's birthday. Great guy. He brought fucking cocaine. We did cocaine off my badge, and then we fucked hookers.
I don't think that's right.
We fucked hookers named Mark.
I don't think that you're being actual true.
That's a quote. It was a courtroom fucking docket that I just read.
I doubt it.
Excuse me. Investigators placed, I already read that. Surveillance teams observed nervous behavior, mirror checking, and suspicious trash disposal. Because they were following. They were telling him. They weren't private about it. He knew that they were following him. To the point that, like, he would do the, these shit in the movies where they're like, man, they, like, fuck around with him.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. But they also notice him disposing of trash, like, throughout the town. Which...
Red flag.
If you did it right, you probably get away with it because you own a contracting company. Go, like, fucking have the shit in your car, go to work, throw it in the dumpster on your way out, make it fucking work. Don't just be like, dumpster, like, and it's not like he's jumping out throwing away a fucking Sonic cup, you know what I mean?
Right.
Being a good Samaritan. I almost went to Sonic the other day. And I was like, my bowels are fine.
I don't do Sonic.
Every once in a while, I think it's just because I don't want the same shit.
I've been there once. I think I had a corn dog.
Oh.
And it was the worst corn dog I ever
Their
had.
burgers are actually pretty okay. Now, did you get a corn dog or did you get a foot long? Don't lie to me. You fucking
I went
gay.
with my youngest daughter. She wanted to go. This has been fucking shit.
I'm not going to ask my immediate follow-up question.
Please don't.
Did she get a foot long? Because if I have a daughter and they go, can I get a foot long? No, the fuck you can't. Get back in the goddamn car. We're going to church.
She was young, so.
I retract that statement. I sincerely apologize to everybody, including sweet baby Jesus.
So, and I was not a fan of the corn dog.
I mean, corn dogs are corn. Like the
Corn dog
I've never
is
had a
hard to
corn
fuck
dog.
up.
I've never had a bad corn dog, but I've
did.
never had a corn dog that I was like, fuck my pretty mouth. This is delicious.
This is so good. I'm gonna
Deep throat it.
overlook the phallic nature of it.
You have any idea how many foods are shaped like dicks? The best kinds. No more hot dogs. No more popsicles. There are a lot of good dick-shaped foods. All sausages. Well, not all. I don't know if I'd like a bloodwurst. But, like, most sausages, love them. Put them in my mouth. I'll gobble all those fucking glizzies.
And your favorite, beanie weenies.
I resemble that remark. I do like a fucking, like hot barbecue sauce on, like, a little crock pot. I'll fuck those motherfuckers up. People are like, oh, well, if you... Nope, shut the fuck up. I want it raw. I don't want any prophylactics on my little wieners. Just put them in my mouth. Sauce them out, get them a little moist. Put those tiny wieners in my mouth. Hello, everybody. This is my best impression of John Wayne Gacy.
I'm going to chop that up. That will be our next short.
Goddamn right. A search warrant uncovered handcuffs, ropes, pornography, gay kinds. So it's bad twice. Porn's bad. It's double bad if it's gay. Triple bad if it's kids. Triple bad if it's animals. Quadruple bad if it's kids. I don't know what 5 bad is, so I'm just going to stop there. 5 bad just makes me sound so... Ow, I pinched my nut. Gacy blamed the smell on plumbing issues, like we said before. A second warrant focused on the crawl space, because they served a warrant. Ow, my fucking stomach hurts now. I got it good. I had good aim. That was a small little guy to pinch that good. Oh, God. Oh, so they served a warrant, but like, and they even were like, God damn it, that hurts. Fuck. I think I literally busted a nut. Oh, fuck. So they served a warrant in the house. And they were even like, John, it smells like shit in here. What the fuck? And he's like, plumbing problems. What am I going to do? I own a contracting company. What could I possibly do about my shitty plumbing in my fucking house?
Certainly not fix it.
I'm the guy you call to fix shit like that.
Well,
what am I going to do?
Fucking day. You don't want to do it when you get to the house.
Oh, maybe he was nose blind to it.
Oh, see, yeah.
He's like, fuck you, Mark. I've smelled your shit. You can't smell a little bit of mine? You rude son of a bitch. I gave you Weller on your anniversary. See if you ever get a bottle from me anymore, you fucking Uncle Tom. No, they're too white for that one. You fucking Judas. A second warrant was focused on the crawl space where disturbed soil and lime were found in the crawl space. That doesn't help it not smell like shit either. Lime smells terrible when it's fresh. Have you ever driven past a fucking farm where they laid down lime? It doesn't smell terrible, but like it smells weird. How do you feel about the smell of manure? Okay, let's be honest here. There's something. No. It doesn't smell good, but there's something like, I don't want to say soothing, but almost comforting about it.
Have you ever driven by a farm that has put it on their fields?
Yeah.
There's a mixture to it, so it's a horrible smell, but it almost has a chemical.
Lime.
Is that what that is?
Sometimes.
To where like a stable with horses or whatever, it's bad, but it's not that.
There's something like humble and wholesome and kind of comforting about it, though. And I think it's just because everything's developing so fast now that you don't get it anymore. You know what I'm saying?
It's been fucking at least 10 years or so.
It's like fresh cut grass or fresh fucked ass.
You know, you're well aware of the Miller Brewing plant.
Yeah, my dad worked there.
Your dad worked there. But you know, whatever that road is. You know how
I don't even fucking know anymore.
It used to be on the other side of the road was all farm. Was it?
Yeah, it still is mostly.
I bet there's some other things.
Well, they have their own water treatment facility over there and shit.
But if you drove down that street, I would hate to work at that brewery. When
it was heavy.
Oh, I used to have a buddy.
Well, especially because like they've expanded their footprint on the other side of the road too, so there's less farm on the one. Shut up.
I used to have a buddy live in the town, you know, Trenton, that town.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd go up there all the time. Certain time of year,
stop at Mutt's and get a drink.
I've been to Mutt's. It's not Mutt's anymore.
It's not Mutt's anymore. I forget what it's called.
I've been to it as Mutt's several times, and I actually went into it not a year or two ago, 2 years ago, when that changed over.
Yeah.
But
there is a lot of farms and a lot of manure out there.
I had a bad night at Mutt's one time.
A lot of people have had bad nights at Mutt's.
Went home with a 10, woke up with a 2.
That sounds about right.
Well, it's not pretty.
I just saw it, dude. I forget what it is, but I got to find it. It's got the bigger guy from Shaun of the Dead in it. And I saw a clip of it. It was like, we've all been this hungover. And he woke up and he's like, oh. And he rolls over and there's this not highly attractive, larger woman in bed next to him. And he's like, oh. And he's like sneaking his clothes on and shit. And he's like fucking sneaking down the stairs. And he's like, oh, fuck. And he looks over, and it's their wedding picture. And it's like, Dad, you coming to breakfast? He's like, fuck. But no, true story. Miller Brewing Company actually paid for a much deeper than necessary re-drilling of all the wells for those farmers because they pulled so much water that they lowered the water table and the farmers couldn't get water. So they, on their own bill, re-drilled all their wells far enough down that they will never have to worry about water again.
That's awful good of them.
It is. That shit's expensive. Just watch Gold Rush. One investigator said that once we found the first body, we knew this was only the beginning. Which my analytical mind likes to think that they pulled the body out of there and they like zipped it up there like, all right, and they did the stupid fucking dum-dum on the side of the coroner van and they walked back in there like, it still smells like fucking shit in this place. Like, did anybody fucking Febreze? Jesus Christ. Where's that weird shit that Clarice Starling had under her nose? Can we get like fucking a gallon of that? All right. Gacy was arrested after remains were found beneath his home. During interrogation, he alternated between cooperation and deflection. He eventually confessed to 33 murders, later claiming accomplices and blackouts, like missing time. I don't even know if I would necessarily call all of them blackouts, which goes back to the head injury. Defense, quote unquote.
Likely excuse.
Yeah. Investigators found no evidence supporting those claims. Go figure. What if the whole time he was just like, I fucking killed him, but I'm not gay, all right?
The I'm not gay defense?
Yeah, like I'm a murderer, but I ain't no fucking gay.
Isn't that the polar opposite of the Kevin Spacey defense?
I'd rather be gay than a murderer.
Isn't
if you catch me, I'd rather be caught gay than caught murderer. like, oh shit, oh, is that a dead body? Oh, you got me. It's like, you got me.
Wasn't that Kevin Spacey's defense when he got?
Yeah, they were like, oh, didn't you sexually assault people, including minors? I'm fucking gay, bro.
So does that mean?
Come on. Does a duck swim in water, brother? At trial in 1980, the defense argued insanity, but prosecutors presented physical evidence, confessions, and survivor testimony. Insanity didn't work.
No.
The jury deliberated.
Deliberated.
I got a real Asian. The jury deliberated for less than 2 hours before convicting him.
Took him that long?
Right? The judge stated, you have been found guilty of murdering 33 human beings. I like that phrasing. It packs a little punch.
This jury should. Here's what this jury should have did when they did their closing arguments, and the judge basically tells them, you need to go deliberate. I don't know the wordage. They should all just look around and say, no, we're good. We'll go ahead.
Nah, you know that 2 hours was just them waiting for lunch to get dropped off and being like, no, we're almost ready.
We can take this vote right now. We don't have to get up.
Yeah, they're like, look, if you guys are convinced that hardcore that he's fucking guilty, we can just say fuck it and get Jimmy John's. It's freaky fast. Now, Gacy spent 14 years on death row, painting artwork and granting interviews. I've seen multiple interviews with John Wayne Gacy. And he does exactly how he gets outlined is exactly how he still seemed in prison.
Really?
Yeah. Like he's very like he seemed like he comes off very much as a dude that you would fucking have a beer with at a cookout. Or with this white people, a barbecue. Like, he really did. But then there's sometimes he would, like, fucking have this kind of look about him, and you're like, Johnny boy had one too many. He never expressed remorse. Oh, his artwork actually sold for lots of money. Yeah, that's the thing.
Did he paint pictures of clowns?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. Charles Manson sold artwork, too. Like, he'd make shit out of, like, his hair and shit like that, and people would buy it. I mean, I'm interested in shit like this. Not that fucking interested. No. He never expressed remorse for his crimes. His final words before execution in 1994 were, "Kiss my ass."
You know what? Hey, good for you.
If you're gonna go out like a boss, I guess.
Or fuck you. Something.
Actually, for a guy like this that did the shit that he did to kids, they should have been like, "No, you," and like the fattest, grossest corrections officer in the room just fucking drops trout and just plants starfish right on his fucking mouth as they kill him. Like, you're gonna die, and all you're gonna smell, taste, and see is rotting, just an asshole that hasn't been seen by anything but a mirror in 20 years. Excuse me.
Oh my God.
And it's puffy.
Okay, continue. Now, I don't need this visual in my
Looks like
my
a
mind.
cooked filet mignon that somebody shoved their finger down the middle. Ugh. So that's it. At least there are at least 8 unidentified victims up to this day.
Really?
Yeah. Well, most of them, a lot of them were identified by like dental records and shit like that. But again, like these bodies were so tightly packed in there that like some of the bones like started to kind of calcify together. So when you start breaking that apart, you're losing a lot of the
DNA integrity.
Yeah. Or the legitimacy of being able to like run a dental record on it or some sort. Or like you would also have to assume, as morbid as it may be, a lot of the dental records were probably incomplete, either in 2 ways, either on the medical end or on the physical end, because you would imagine that some way, shape, or form, a lot of these bodies, I'm assuming, did not end up in the same physical condition that they were in when they went into the crawl space.
Right. But it's a good bet. All right. So that's John Wayne
That's Juan Jane Gacy.
Gacy.
Juan Jane. Juan Jane.
A lot of shocking information here. Guy dressed up as a clown like young people.
Likes gay stuff.
Like gay stuff. I mean, who would have thunk it?
Yeah, I still stand by it. I never would have guessed the guy that's a clown in his free time is weird.
No. I mean,
that being said, you wouldn't initially think they're that fucking weird. Like, you'd be like, oh, he's definitely gay. But he's not a gay killer.
I'm pretty sure nowadays, if I see a clown, that's the first thought that comes to mind.
Actually, I'll be honest.
This guy's a killer.
I feel like most clowns probably are not gay. I feel like that's not a gay thing.
What about mime? A little gay?
Gayer, because it's French. There's automatically a little extra sprinkle of, no pun intended, fairy dust. Pun intended.
All right. I'm going to eat. I say we get the fuck out of here.
All right. I still have to cook.
I'm gonna cook tonight myself too.
We're gonna hold hands.
No, I'm gonna order. So I'm gonna have my personal chef cook for me tonight.
Oh, okay. All right, got it.
And my personal delivery service.
All right. Well, we good? We got everything?
I think so. Thanks everybody. We will see you next week for
Stuff.
a spacey episode. Spacey conspiracy.
I'm getting high.
Sweet.
I'm gonna do fucking acid.
Maybe we'll talk about did we go to the moon, which we already talked about once.
We did.
Maybe we did some more shit. Maybe we went back.
Butt stuff on the moon?
Hey, we already had this conversation about sex in space.
We did Ed Gein, motherfucker. We did Ed Gein like 3 years ago. And Ed Gein's not a serial killer. What? He only has one confirmed kill.
That's true. He's just fucking weird.
He's sinful cold guts.
All right. We'll see you next